G'day, I'm Diesel from Getting Around Oz, camper trailer traveling Australia. Welcome to another episode. So today we're going to give you a walkthrough of our weapon of choice that we're choosing to take on our big lap. For those who don't know, it's the MDC Robson XTT. Ours is a 2019 model. There's a few different changes from year to year, but this is what we got. We got a second-hand caravan versus camper trailer. For us, it basically came down to budget and what we could afford. I would like to say thanks to support, suggestions, comments, all those things at the moment with the channel and the socials. The support has been it's been mind-blowing, to be honest. Really thankful for it. It's definitely, while you guys have been saying we've been inspiring some of you, you're definitely inspiring us, so I'm definitely thankful for it. Before we get into it, if you like the channel, give us a subscribe if you want to support us. And if you're on Facebook or Instagram, we are on there as well, which we'll chuck up on the screen now. And righto, let's get into it. Okay, so today we're going to do a rig review. So we've got an MDC Robson, it's the 2019 model. So I'll try and cover it off as best I can. I guess I'll sort of start off here. So this first drawer here is the main fridge area. Slides out nicely. There is a bit that goes in the top as well, which we had to take out to get this fridge in here, but I'll chuck him up on screen now. In the inside here, there's actually the Anderson plug, and there's also the 12 volt cigarette plug connection as well, depending on the type of fridge and connection you have. So this bit here is obviously I've seen people have drawers fitted in and slides and those types of things, which look pretty cool. This does go straight through the other side, so you can put in your long stuff. I think the intention for this spot here was to put your poles. So this area here, at the moment, you can see it's got some bits and pieces in here, but
for today's lunch.
Yeah, this is sort of what we lose for our pantry. It only sort of goes halfway in. Yes, mate?
In front of me is your drink, okay?
Okay, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Some things you can't script. We'll open this up in a minute and show you inside once we set it up. So there's speakers inside. There's also these speakers out here as well, which have pretty good sound. Step.
Can I just add to that?
If you've got your Bluetooth on your phone connected to the car and here, you'll be driving along playing music on the outside, as we did at some point.
Steps that go in here. So I'll show you how they come out. So each side has one of these. Come down like so, and then to fix them into place.
Yeah, the bits on the inside.
Put it like that, and then we'll take a shortcut off. Yeah, so you put them both in there, it's all nice and solid. In here, I've got the switchboard, so that one's a spare if you want to add something. Got the 2 water tanks there. Water gauge, pump's pretty easy to turn on, turn off. The fridge and the hot water system, and it's good for telling you what sort of voltage you're using as well, so you can tell if you're chewing up power or when it's charging as well. And MDC are pretty good as well. Like, this is really handy for us to actually know. We're talking about how many volts are left in the battery.
I don't know if you can see that properly, sorry if you can't.
Yeah, that actually gives you an idea for us when we started doing this, and we still don't know a lot about battery power and that sort of stuff. That was super helpful for us. So main power, and obviously just got the fuses there as well. The kitchen obviously slides out. Okay, so with the kitchen, I've got the 3 drawers here. This drawer here is obviously where the just stuck under a bit. The sink hose obviously just calls up in there. That's the gas line as well, which just goes in the back there. I'll show you in a sec, but they all just call up and wrap up in there. Nice, plenty of room in there. Storage drawer. Excuse me, Zach. Knife and fork drawer. That comes as it is, like that. 3 burner stove top as well. It does have electronic igniter there as well. Wind is definitely a downside of this thing here. I'll put a picture up on the screen. What we do use is a windshield, which we got from Anaconda or BCF. I have a feeling it was Anaconda.
Get it from somewhere.
Anyway, we'll chuck it up the screen. But being able to put that on the side, especially on the side and even around the front, that worked a treat. Without that, any sort of wind, it's really not that good. So just something to consider for yours.
What do you like about the kitchen the best, Zach?
Cooks bacon sandwiches.
Yes.
So that's actually really handy. I use that a lot, because when this is up, you tend not to run around the back there using that one there. So I know you put this in, you just put a breadboard or whatever on there. It's pretty handy. I'll show you where the gas terminal goes in. Just a bayonet style, which goes in there. Nice and easy. So on here there's the 2 12-volt plugs. One is to plug in the electronics, so you got the ignition switch to start. We actually use it to power lights, outside exterior lights as well. Okay, 2 spares on the back, which is pretty handy. We did have to change one over a little while ago. This side here is where you plug it into power. Storage, the RCD trip switch is here as well, but yeah, just another storage spot. This spot you can access from inside the camper as well. What do you call it? The nozzle.
Water. Where you fill the water
for the rear tank. Just before I go any further,
rear
I'll
tanks
actually.
or both tanks?
That's the rear tank.
Yep.
The front tank is just here.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And this is just the vent for the hot water system as well. So you just got to have that open, obviously, to vent. I'll just take under here for a sec, just show you. One of the mods I did was, I guess, not sure if I can get right under there. Alright, so got all the water lines to the tanks and to the sinks. I actually covered them up with some pool noodles and sort of taped them on, because I've seen that people have actually split hoses from driving on corrugations. They've had rocks come up from the rear tyres and those types of things. So far so good, but just some pool noodles and some cable ties, and that way I shouldn't have to worry about any of those. Each corner has these stabilisers, which are literally that easy to do. They also have the option to use a drill bit to help them pop up and down. Okay, so here we got another sliding drawer, the same as you've seen on the other side. And of course there, something I did forget to say before was the lights. You can see there, got the lights there, nice little touch thing. So every single compartment has one of those lights, which is great, because at night time it's they actually light up themselves. You can actually see where you need to do it.
Super handy.
So this is the other fridge. What is actually a fridge slide? So this is where we're putting our second fridge. Again, you have the 12-volt socket just there, and the Anderson plug socket is right there. So depending on what you're running, you got to cord it covered. And these little vents here as well. I will say.
Oh, haven't been dusted.
Bit of dust coming out. On corrugations, these do prevent any dirt or dust getting in here as well. So they definitely do their job, but we do need to give them a clean out, that's for sure. Okay, jerry can holders on both sides, which we will be using. Two gas bottle spots, nice and secure there, so that's all nice and easy. I'll turn those on because I'm actually going to cook up some lunch in a minute. Nice and easy to secure. So plug wise, so we've got the Arc jockey wheel, which is 750 series. This is an aftermarket one. The previous owner had a different type, but we've got that put on there. Handbrake. So just a plug, the 12-volt plug. It's a DO35 hitch, which is nice and easy to use, and has the obvious safety benefits. Electric brakes with the immobilizer. So this one obviously you fit onto the car itself. So if for whatever reason the trailer comes disconnected from the car, this one here will disconnect and it'll cut the brakes in the car, hopefully trying to minimise the chance of it sort of running into any mischief.
Dion, can I ask,
For people like myself who are completely new to this,
what are the safety benefits of that hitch?
Alright, so say if we're doing some off-roading and going some sort of up and down places, this will turn right round, so the trailer can actually tip, and it'll actually stay on the car. So assuming the car's that way, this thing here will tip and it won't actually pull your car over.
Okay.
This thing here will...
So your car shouldn't roll when
exactly.
this
This will do the work. I've actually seen that in action. I think I showed an video a little while back of a trailer that actually tipped, but thanks for this thing here, the car stayed level and they could just flip it back up, and everything was still connected as well, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, sweet, thanks.
So the roof, you might have to jump on the ladder here. This is a mod that I put on. This is a 90mm pole, and I got from Bunnings, and I just attached these in here, painted black, and I've sort of fixed it on here. I got this on here for the fishing rods, which I use and actually put them in bubble wrap so they don't get damaged in the corrugations. Solar comes factory. I think it's 250 watts. If I've got it wrong, I'll chuck it on the screen now, but I think that's right. The bike rack on the top here, which is all pretty secure. Just come around this side and need it. Another mod that I did was I put on this pole, which is 150mm. Again, got it from Bunnings and just attached all this stuff on here. All my poles go in there, so that way the area I was talking about in there, which I think is designed for the poles, I've now gained that as storage space. Everything just goes in here, and that's all nice and easy, and I just get them out as I need to. And also with these here, it's all pretty good. So yeah, I think that wraps up the outside. We'll get him set up. We'll get him set up in a second. We'll give you a look at the inside. One more thing as well. This little top bit here. We have used it without this on here, and if you use it in the rain, you tow this in the rain without this on here, the water will get in the seals, which I'll show you a bit in a minute. So I didn't think that would happen, but it does. So, and just while I got you as well, all these are on arms are on shocks. I'll show you actually. To show you how easy they are to get out. So you just do these things here. There's another little secure lock down the bottom there, which pulls out from there.
I don't know if I'm picturing that. Sorry if I'm not, people.
Okay, and then again it's just all there, so when we want to set it up, both of these come down, but I'll show you all that in a sec. And also there is points here, we can add toe points. I've got the padlocks on here at the moment, but for getting mischief here, both sides have this, so we actually, if we get strife, we get yanked out. And that's obviously one of the water tanks there, so you can see they're pretty well protected as well, so it takes something pretty severe to put a hole in that. And obviously with the rack here, once you get up again, it's all on shock, so it's all pretty nice and easy to put up. So yeah, I think that covers the outside, and we'll set her up and we'll show the inside. Alright, so I've got the annex up now. Basically, it does come with a floor. It does come with the full siding kit, which I'll try and chuck up in a minute for you. It is all Velcro strapped as well, so between here, down here, and there's a whole other side piece that goes on, which fixes to the ground. So we don't use the outside bit. We prefer to the outdoorsy feel. You know, like even the inside area, we don't even really use that, but depending on the weather, I guess you can use it. Alright, so take you inside. So the first thing is storage in here. Just on this side here, we've got the stereo switches for the floor lights. And there's a step light which is just under here, so at night, I'm not sure if you see it, but under here, you know, for night time, you've actually got a light so you can see where you're getting in. Okay, so this side here, it does come unprotected, but what we use is a pull needle to cover. That's the gap where it folds out. That goes on that. With the mattress, it is a, what's this, a queen size on this side. So that's the mattress it comes with, but we do use this one here, which is what's it, support foam. I think it's a type of memory foam it is. Not sure the brand, but I'll chuck it on screen now. I think that cost us 189 bucks by memory. Without that, it wasn't real comfortable, and you can feel your sort of shoulders digging in. But once we got on there, that was all nice and sweet. Here there's a 12-volt socket there, which we use for to run a light up here. Across here there is you can actually, it does come with curtains to use there, so you want to shut it off when you go to sleep, you can do that. Just around this side here.
We didn't take the curtains with us, though, did we?
No. We just had a couple of spare blankets in case it got wet, and we just hung those over, unless you had to carry.
Yep. So light switches here, 12-volt switch there, and a couple of USBs there, but of course one of those can soon become a USB. That's just a alarm system for gas. So in here, drawers, so plenty of room for storage in here. Got the hot water system, which is 14 litres, which does pretty well. So literally just a case of I haven't got it turned on at the moment, but you just turn it on, flick the switch there, and it comes on. Okay, so again, more USB points and 12-volt. So we've got the table here. Some people use these. They actually take the table out to gain the floor space, but of course this actually does go completely down. Sorry, so just give me some room, mate. It does go the way down, and this turns into a bed here.
We found that really useful. We called it a table bed, and the kids loved it. It was great when they were fed up of sleeping next to each other.
Yeah. So down here, I've got the batteries. The Robson comes with AGM batteries. I'll chuck on the screen just how many watts they are, because I just can't remember off the top of my head, but it's all pretty tight in there. Sorry, Zach, excuse me, buddy.
Oh, you're going to help out? Thanks, matey. Appreciate it.
Sorry, excuse me, buddy. Side there. So, going on the power point here, there's a 1000 watt inverter. All we use that for was, bring on this side here, you can see it. It's got the power points there. Literally a case of turning off and on. I guess using that, probably appliances. So obviously if you're looking for something, just check the wattage on the whatever you use, like a toaster and a kettle, something like that. But even again, it's going to be a smaller one. All we use that, all we've used this for is to charge the drone batteries and then charge a laptop batteries, isn't it?
Yep.
That's what we all use it for. And that one there is the solar charger as well. All the fuse and bits and pieces, but you know, I try and stay out of here because I don't understand it all, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So when we're on the road, this is pretty comfortable here, of course, but two reasons. First one is we don't spend any time, only time we're inside is if the weather's that bad, we can't be outside or it's that cold. But even if it's cold, most of the time we'll just rug up and tough it out there anyway, because that's where we prefer to be. But
well, the kids will do colouring in and stuff in here.
Yeah.
When they need a bit of quiet time, but
get a bit of space. But what we do is take that. So when you pack up, these literally store in there like that. So we're not going to take those with us. That means we'll actually gain that as a room. That way we can put in pillows or suitcases or whatever. Again, so in here, it's a 12 volt socket here, and there's obviously one in that side as well, in there as well. This bed here is, I think it's just slightly bigger than a double.
Yeah.
But again, we got the memory foam. We just had to, we bought a queen and cut that to size. So this is where, if you've got anything in there, you can just pop it up and access it easy enough. But I think, as for the inside, that's pretty much it. There's flaps on every corner of the room and on the outside here, so just nice and sunny out, you know, open her up and get some light in. Or if you're camping on the beach, you're gonna wake up to a good view, you can do that. But I think that's about it.
Well, there are a couple more power points as well that we didn't show, just down here, and a couple of speakers.
And there's actually a sidewall that goes along here, which is really good for keep the wind out. So as you can see here, it actually seals up here, and you've got pegs all there, so it definitely keeps all the wind out. So anytime any wind's going to come under the camper, it completely blocks it out, which is really good. So the shower tent, obviously this is all put on. The way it clips on is, alright, so this one here, there's a clip here and there's a clip on the other corner. All it is you clip that on, pole this side, little cross pole here, another pole there, and it's up. It's got pegs to the ground. Obviously where we are here, the concrete slab isn't ideal for it, but it's what we got anyway, so it can clearly be used as a toilet or a shower. This mat here we got from Clark Rubber. We just got them to cut it the size. I don't remember what it costs. I'll chuck on the screen. So obviously the shower head just ties on there, and that's where it all comes through there. You just zip that off, and the mat, the bottom here, it's all Velcro bottom, so it all seals in really well. We have used it on our pretend trip. Oh, it's not a pretend trip, it was our practice trip before our big lap. Yeah, so we actually used that before. We didn't actually use this with the poles, actually tied onto the tree, which worked, but at the time I actually didn't know how to set it up properly, truth be told. And also this is just a back look at the annex here, and obviously you can see it. Once I'll show you, I'll take it all down and show you. That just shows you just how windproof it is there. But The annex is clearly optional. We'll put up some pictures of what we have been using so far, and what we, you obviously wouldn't use this for overnighters and those types of things. If you're pulling up stump somewhere and the weather's pretty average, it's pretty good. So it comes in, obviously you got the roof which you can put up. So the end bit is its own bit with obviously the door flaps here. It does come out all the way out, so you can actually tie it down with pegs. Obviously got the front piece is its own section with windows here. And got the door down there, and there's obviously an end bit there as well. Alright, so I'm going to try something here. Let's just try and take this down. Alright, there goes the annex. The annex is down now, so it'll be funny if that works, eh? Let's see if that works. Yeah. Anyway, obviously it's all taken down now. So this is what it looks like when it's open. So the bit I was talking about before, this big sidewall, it goes up the whole way along. Literally all it is the Velcro goes up there, you put the pegs in the ground, and that's it. To get to the fridge, nice and easy there. As well with this, actually does go under there like that, so again for wind protection it's pretty good. There is a light step light under here as well, so during the night, I'll just put that in there and you can actually see some light. I guess this is probably our everyday setup. If we're pulling up for overnighters, we won't set up this annex, the top bit, and we definitely won't put this up. Depends on it's windy. If it's windy, we'll chuck it up. But most of the times, we don't even bother, and you can just open up and we'll chuck up a picture of what it's like. But there's different setups you can use for different conditions, different places, weather, all that sort of stuff as well. So I think that pretty much covers the outside. I think that's about it. So hey, that's our rig. This is what we're taking around the country with us. So this old reliable gear here in the MDC Robson, and stick around, keep watching, and you'll see how it all goes. But I imagine it's all going to be pretty fine. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching the video. Cheers.
So we put it on the Robson Facebook page, our personal best setup time yesterday, which was 12 minutes and 23 seconds. And the challenge was put out there to do it with a beer in my hand this time. So this is for the challenge.
Well, see if you don't spill it.
See how we go.
Alright, let's go. It's about 10 minutes, so something that I sometimes don't do and may not have to do is get the mat out. I mean, it's nice and grassed here. I could do it anyway, but again, I just felt like treating ourselves. Something we don't do for overnighters is lift up the table so the bed's out. So clearly, we'll set up for us all our clothes and stuff in there, and then obviously bed here, the bed there. So, and we got the fans going. And again, for a stay over, what we're going to do is cook some dinner, pots and pans wise. We got other ones packed, but that's all we've used so far. We haven't eaten anything else. So yeah, we just let the kids stay in the car out of the way. If not, they can just come out and run around and do things around here. Other than that, that's about it. And we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go in the pool now and have a dip, have a drink and relax. And I think we're gonna do a load of washing while we're here as well.